Hey, we are at the Diamond Select Toys booth. We're going to show you guys some world premieres and some new reveals from the panel that are now in the display case. So Zach Oat, the marketing supervisor, is going to take us on a little walkthrough. So check it out.
Hi, I'm Zach Oat. We're at the Diamond Select Toys booth here at booth 2607 at San Diego Comic-Con. We're going to run through some of the new stuff we're showing off for the very first time here at the show. There's a lot of stuff to check out, so let's get started. Here on the Ninja Turtle shelf, we've got the Legends in 3D Last Ronin 1/2 scale bust. This is being seen for the first time. Very cool piece, very detailed, and has a lot of weapons on the back. To the left here, you can see the first two gallery dioramas in the Classic Turtle series we've released, solicited. They're going to be coming out pretty soon. And then down below, you can see the next two, which are Michelangelo and Donatello. We've previously shown the Last Ronin mini-mates, but I'm very excited about those. Those are going to be coming out pretty soon. Rick and Morty Gallery PVC diorama. Down here, we've got our Indiana Jones shelf. We've got a lot of different things here. We've got the Gallery Diorama Escape PVC statue. We've got the Jumbo Indiana Jones action figure. We've got the Raiders of the Lost Ark 1/6 scale bust. We've got the Vinyl Idol Bank. And we've got the Henry Jones Sr. bust. Then down here, you can see our Temple of Doom Bridge Deluxe Gallery Diorama. And this is actually a Premier Collection statue here. It's a slightly higher scale. This is 1/7 scale. And it comes with interchangeable hands. We're calling it Treasures because it comes with the Holy Grail, the Idol, and also the Sankara Stone. Here is another piece I really like, which is the Legends in 3 Dimensions Indiana Jones bust. And then this is a piece we're showing off for the very first time, which is the Temple of Doom movie poster Premier Collection statue. So this is going to be a higher price point, made of resin. It's approximately 1/7 scale. And yeah, I'm looking forward to soliciting it sometime in the near future. So here's our sort of our movie shelf. This is the Morpheus from The Matrix. This is our gallery diorama. We're showing him off for the very first time. Sorry for the lighting. It was a little hard to find a spot for him in the case, but he's next to Agent Smith. You can see a little better. They're both very dynamic pieces. And then you've got from Game of Thrones, Tyrion Lannister. These are all gallery dioramas made of PVC. And then you've got Jon Snow with Ghost. And down below, we've got our AEW shelf. This is our first look at our Sting gallery diorama. And then to his left, you've got Chris Jericho. And then Bryan Danielson. And then next to him, we've got our first AEW Mini-Mates playset, the wrestling ring, with Excalibur, the announcer. Down here, you've got our Pacific Rim Uprising Special Ops action figures. This is Series 2. Oh my gosh. This is Series 2 right here. We're showing this for the very first time at the show. Series 1 just took a topple while we were here. Very unauspicious timing. And then here's one of the Series 1 figures. I think this is Valor Omega in the camouflage. And then next to them, you can see our Series 1 of Walking Dead Deluxe action figures based on the comic books. These are 1/10 scale, and they are going to be black and white. And we're starting off with Rick and Michonne. Down below, we've got another shelf full of action figures. We've got Darkwing Duck and Negaduck. This is going to be a 2-pack when it gets released early 2024. Jean-Claude Van Damme. He will have interchangeable hands and heads, and we're also working on some other costumes from his career. Here is the Iron Giant Select Metallic action figure. He'll come with interchangeable hands, and I believe he still has the light-up eyes. Need to confirm that. And then this is Cobra Kai Deluxe Action Figure Series 2. This is Johnny Lawrence in the middle. You got Terry Silver on the right, and then on the left you've got Chozen. So representing the 3 different dojos. Yeah, you can always stay. In this case, we've got a lot of our Hasbro and animation properties. This is our Snake Eyes Legends in 3D bust, 1/2 scale, about 10 inches tall. Very cool piece. Next to him, we've got our Willy Wonka gallery diorama, PVC sculpture. This is also a very cool piece. I believe this one is going to be $60. Next to him, we've got our Gem from Gem and the Holograms Premier Collection statue. This one is made out of resin, and it's going to be coming out, I think, end of the year. Next to her, we've got the Green Ranger 1/2 scale bust from Legends in 3 Dimensions. And down below, we've got our G.I. Joe section. Right there, you've got Joseph Colton in his gallery diorama PVC sculpture. So he's going to have, just like the original Adventure Team action figure, he's going to have a flocked head and beard. So that should be very cool. Keep an eye out for that one. Next to him, we've got the Adventure Team Mini-Mates box set. And then up on the pedestal, we've got the Super Adventure Team Mini-Mates box set, inspired by the classic 70s and 80s G.I. Joe action figures. Next to them, we've got our two upcoming Avatar: The Last Airbender gallery dioramas, Uncle Iroh and Toph. These are both up for pre-order now. Uncle Iroh just went up for pre-order today. And then down below, this is our Lord of the Rings shelf. We've got our two gallery dioramas of Gandalf the White and Aragorn. And then we've got action figures of Series 5, which is Boromir and Lurtz, and those are production samples, so that's how they're going to look. There will be a few more accessories, but for the most part, that's how they will appear. And then to the right of them, you can see Samwise Gamgee and Saruman, who are going to be in Series 6. And Saruman will come with his Palantir. Down below, you can see our next gallery diorama in the Lord of the Rings series, which is the Cave Troll. Now you can display that with your gallery dioramas, you can display that with your action figures, because it's more or less in scale to the 7-inch action figures. So you can have Legolas jumping on his shoulders and firing arrows at him. You can have a lot of fun with him. And it'll be made of PVC. We haven't determined a price for that yet or a release date, but should come out sometime next year. And then, of course, we have Avenger from Dungeons & Dragons, and we have Grimlock from Transformers. So we're going to start off our Marvel section with this 1/7 scale bust of Green Goblin, who is holding a pumpkin bomb, and he is made of resin, and he's going to have a suggested retail price of about $90. In front of him, you can see Wolverine. Next to Wolverine, you can see X-23, who we're showing off for the very first time here at the show. She came out really great, and behind her you can see Spider-Gwen, another great one. And then next to them you can see our 1/6 scale movie-based busts. So we've got Thor from Dark World, we've got the Vision from WandaVision, and we've got Star-Lord from, I believe, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1, I'm pretty sure. Down below, we've got some busts from the animated series. X-Men on the right, you've got Apocalypse and Mystique, who are showing off for the very first time. She came out great. And then next to them, you can see Green Goblin and Venom from Spider-Man, the animated series. And we do have more in the works from that show, as well as from X-Men. We have Psylocke in the pipeline. We showed off art of her off at the panel. Down here, you can see our Scotty Young art-inspired animated style statues. We're showing off Mr. Fantastic for the first time and Mysterio. But we previously showed Blade, Sue Storm, Moon Knight, and Human Torch. Down here you can see our Marvel Select action figures. We're showing off Crimson Dynamo for the first time. He will have multiple interchangeable heads and hands and interchangeable parts. We're just displaying the alternate unmasked head right here for now. But he came out really great. I'm a big fan of the character. Sue Storm has a couple extra accessories. She's got the Force Shield and she's got the Force Bubble. And then she will also come with interchangeable translucent parts. Patrick. Over here, shifting away from Marvel for just a second, we have Rebel Moon, which is the upcoming Zack Snyder sci-fi movie for Netflix, which these characters are Nemesis and Jimmy, and they're going to be fully articulated action figures, and they're going to come out by the end of the year. Down below, you can see our action figure from House of the Dragon, which is Daemon in his armor. This is for one of the 2 figures in Series 1. He comes with a ton of great accessories. Very cool figure. And then over here we have the next 2 Muppets figures from the Muppets action figure line. This is going to be a 2-pack, Uncle Deadly and Pepe the King Prawn. And those will be up for pre-order, I think, in the next couple of months. So here is Moon Knight, our Legends in 3 Dimensions bust. This is comic-based, but it's very detailed and has a lot of rips and tears and a lot of great texture on the mask and the cape and the clothing. This one is up for pre-order, should come out before the end of the year. Next to him, we have Kingpin from the Hawkeye TV series. I'm a big Vincent D'Onofrio fan, so I'm very excited about this one. And then next to him, we've got Star-Lord 1/2 scale bust from, I believe, this is an Endgame inspired costume. Down below, we're showing off for the very first time our Thor from Thor: Love and Thunder, which is really detailed. It features this new costume, and he's holding Stormbreaker, which is great. Next to him, we've got Sandman. We've shown off before, but he's the last figure in our series of Sinister Six gallery dioramas. Next to him, we have Silver Surfer, who has a lot of cool chrome effects and energy effects, and has been getting a lot of positive response from people here at the show. And next to him, we have MODOK, who is MODOK, the mental organism designed only for killing, and he's very cool. Next shelf down, we've got a lot of 90s X-Men. We're starting the series of 90s X-Men. Gambit is up for pre-order now. Rogue is also up for pre-order. Magneto goes up for pre-order on today. And Omega Red will be next, I believe. So look for him in the next month or two. Down below Omega Red, you can see Chasm. This is another gallery diorama made out of PVC. And this is he's a new Spider-Man character, in case you don't know who Chasm is. And then Beta Ray Bill is a Premier Collection statue. So this one's going to be made out of resin, slightly higher price point. This one is also a slightly larger scale, so it's about a 1/7 scale statue. And then you've got Apocalypse to his right. And that is the DST and Gentle Giant Limited booth. We showed a couple of extra things, I think, in the panel, including a Marvel Select action figure of Annihilus. We showed the designs for him. But for the most part, that is everything that we're up to. We still set new stuff every month, so keep an eye out for more stuff coming out.
Well, that about wraps us for Diamond Select Toys booth. I hope you guys enjoyed checking out all those new reveals and those new premieres for seeing these at the first time, including some items that have previously just been prototyped. So nice to see those in the case. So that's all for this time. As always, like, subscribe, and follow, and we'll see you guys at the next booth.